All right, LJ, take it away.
Perfect. All right, everybody, welcome to the HBCU Connect J&J call today. For those who got on a little early, you heard the words from our CEO and founder, Mr. Will Moss. To our J&J team, thank you for being here today. Looking forward to an exciting event. All right, so HBCU Connect hiring event for professionals. This is going to be sponsored by the Cardiovascular Specialty Solutions and Surgical Vision Group. So if you're here for that, you're in the right place. Basically, my name is Larry Jemison Jr. I am a graduate of Tuskegee University, and I serve in a VP of Business Development capacity with HBCU Connect. My role is to really try to help you identify opportunities so that we can get you hired on with great brands like Johnson and Johnson. We will have some words from our title speaker, Mr. Bakar Ba, and you will hear more about him. We will have a breakout room functionality where you will all break out to different breakout rooms based on the subject matter expert or the subject matter of your expertise. You'll get more direction for that as we move on. As we close out the breakout rooms toward the end of the night, we'll have a couple slides from J&J that actually tell us about next steps and what it will take for you to become a part of their illustrious team. So with that, we're going to move on down. Okay, I told you about me. To J&J team, thank you for the partnership. We're glad to be here. And to our candidates, thank you for coming out tonight. At this point, I want to tell you a little bit about our keynote speaker, Mr. Bakar Ba. I got to speak with Mr. Ba yesterday. He is a very intellectual young man and very enterprising and always on the cutting edge of what's moving forward in the research and development area. He serves quite right now as the manager of research and development with BioSense Webster and possesses a Bachelor of Science as well as a Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering from UCLA. Mr. Ba, are you here with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
And we are excited to hear from you.
Thank you for that kind introduction. And welcome to the team here. I'm excited to be here. And it's good to have, we have over 130 people on the block. It's excited to be here. And I'm happy to share all the things, J&J, the things that we're working on, in particular, the MedTech and the vision side. But before we go, there's a video we'll have the team see here, just so that will give you an overview of what we do. And then after, we'll jump in back to get in some of the details.
Well, thank you. I've seen the video. I'm excited again to watch it. So here we go.
All right. Every time I look at that video, it's pretty cool. I can watch that over and over again. And so for us, I'm sure the team here must have heard about Johnson and Johnson. We use their product pretty much every day, from baby powder to lotion, and so it's the largest healthcare company with over 30,000 employees around the world. And actually, every country you go, from Africa to Europe to Asia, you're going to find a Johnson and Johnson product. And in terms of sales alone, we are over close to $25 billion a quarter company. And so this is Johnson & Johnson overall. Can you go to the next slide? And so what people typically know about Johnson & Johnson is probably their consumer products, again, like the lotion they have or even your mouthwash, and the pharmaceuticals part. We've heard of them quite a
No, I
bit
don't think I've heard of that.
with the COVID vaccine. That was a big deal for us there. But one part that, and these are big, but one part that people don't normally associate Johnson & Johnson with is their medical technology division, which is where I am. So I'm excited to share with you guys more what's going on. So we have a few sub companies here. We have a Clarant Biosense website, which is where I am, Serenova. And I think if you go to the next slide, we give you a bit more details there. So these are probably the top big ones that we have in our medical device technology. Biosense Webster, what we do here, we make devices to treat atrial fibrillation, which is affecting millions of people around the world. And we are the largest in that space, exciting place. Serenova, this is a company that treats cerebral diseases. So they mainly make implants for your brain. And Mentor, this is our breast implant. So, and that's also a big part of for what we do. In fact, for Mentor, they are the largest business or the largest company that actually support the breast implants business. Clarant, that's an ENT, so ear, nose, and throat technology. There we make devices for surgery in your nose or your ears or your throat. So as you can see here, this is just four of quite a few companies that we have here, that all of these companies are working on cutting edge technology. So it's exciting, each and every one of these, and they're all big in their own space. You can take each one of those and make a company by itself. Can you go to the next slide? And then we have the vision area where the focus is really your eyes, and they have the consumer consumer health, so eye drops, contact lenses. They make treatment for cataract. And so yeah, so a big picture, this is our MedTech, and there's a lot more going on here. Can you go to the next slide? And there are lots of opportunities within the MedTech space. And this just highlights some of the big things of us, research and development, which is what I'm part of. And that's a big deal for us here. Because as I mentioned earlier, everything we do is in the cutting edge. So research and development is a big part of it. So engineers here, for mechanical engineers, civil engineers, electrical engineers, we can use all the engineers we can have. And of course, we need human resource specialists, analysts. Data is a big thing now these days, accounting and sales, even though we're mostly based in Irvine, California here, but sales, we have sales representatives all across the country. So there are lots of opportunities no matter where you are in the country. And I'm really excited to share what we have to offer. And hopefully by the end of this, we'll get you guys excited to want to explore some of the opportunities we have here, because really we have too much to do. We need talent, and the goal is we can get you guys excited, for guys and girls excited to come join us in this journey. And with that, I'll move it back over to Larry.
Yeah, I think you have one more slide, Mr. Baugh, in reference to your employee resource groups.
Oh yeah, so here at Johnson, so this is mainly, so at Johnson & Johnson, we have resources for everyone, and because it's such a big organization, as I mentioned, over 130,000 people that works for Johnson & Johnson. So we have communities like for the Black engineers community, we have something for the Hispanic, the Asians, women in engineering, so and the African accessories. So whatever group or whatever you enter, is once you come as another community or ecosystem where we can find space for you, where you feel at home, You always feel comfortable to come at work. And that's the one exciting thing, another exciting part to come work for J&J as a whole. And in particular, since I'm here for the MedTech, I'm going to push that more. And we support that a lot. So people can come to work and you feel like it's a place that you want to be. So that's why we have all this resource group to support all the employees. And it's something employees are always excited about, and you're free to join any one of them you want, and you're always going to find somebody or some group that you have a connection with. And so, yeah, so that's what we have here.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ba. We really appreciate that. It's so easy to take what you all offer for granted, because you do so much. And I saw something in the slide or in the video where it just pretty much said helping people see better, move better, live better. And I thought that was a very neat synopsis of what all you're doing in this space. And thank you for covering those slides and giving us a little bit more in-depth information on J&J.
Yeah, and if I may add just one thing that I didn't go over,
Sure.
so I just not here. So we live here by what we call our credo. That's kind of our foundation. And our credo is about the first thing is about the patients, so the people that we're making these devices for. And the second part is the employees. And that's the foundation, and it's all over the buildings everywhere you go. And that's what makes this place another powerful, great place to be.
Sure, thank you. So for our HBCU candidates, Mr. Ba just mentioned the J&J Credo. I would offer a suggestion that you go out and Google or look up their Credo. That's kind of the mantra that they live by, and the company's way of moving through things. I would advise you to go and check that out. It's pretty significant, and will give you a little bit better understanding of what Mr. Ba was talking about today. So thank you, Mr. Ba, for those words. So at this time, we have a group of panelists here from J&J, some top-notch executives that have done their thing and really, continue to shine as their career has risen. And they're here to share with you tonight. So we offer up, if you have something that you want to say, use the chat. If you haven't used the chat yet, use the chat feature. Let us know, or let J&J know what school you're attending or what HBCU you went to. If you went to an HBCU at all, use the chat feature so that your words can be heard. And when you go into the breakout, you'll have even more opportunity to get more personal, because we'll be able to come off and take your video off and speak with the J&J panelists. But right now, let's meet who our panelists are. All right. So right here, we have Miss Nina Clark Walker. And I won't read her whole bio here, but I will give you some highlights, and she'll give you more once you get into her breakout. But she has a BA from the University of Pennsylvania, which is stellar, and is the director of clinical research with the Mentor Clinical franchise. She will be in our R&D breakout. And so we look forward to, for those who are breaking out into the R&D section, you will get to speak with Nina Clark Walker, who is dynamic in her own right. Miss Walker, are you there with us?
I'm here. Hi, Larry. Hello, everyone.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Thank you so much for the warm introduction. I look forward to speaking with the group. Thank you for including me today.
Yes, we look forward to hearing from you. That's for sure. All right. So everybody, that's Miss Nina Clark Walker, and she will be one of the panelists in our R&D breakout room. All right. And then we have Mr. Kwabi Obeng from the University of Toledo, has a Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Engineering, and he's the Manager of Therapy Advancement, U.S. Commercial Marketing, and he will be one of our featured panelists in our marketing breakout. Mr. Obeng, are you there?
I'm here. Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Thanks for having me. It's an honor to be here. I look forward to speaking with y'all in the breakout rooms.
We look forward to having you. Thanks for joining us tonight. And then we have Mr. Bakar Ba. We've heard from Mr. Ba already today, but his slide, we wanted to make sure that his slide was well represented. And Mr. Ba will be in the R&D breakout room today. All right. This is Mr. Hong Lu, University of California, Santa Cruz graduate, BS Neuroscience and Behaviors. He also has a master's in medical sciences from Drexel University College of Medicine. And he's a marketing manager, U.S. Johnson Surgical Division. So he will be in our marketing breakout area. So we look forward to seeing Mr. Huang Liu as well.
Thanks, Larry.
Thanks for joining us, Huang. You doing all right tonight?
I'm doing excellent, and just monitoring this chat and seeing the caliber of people that we have in here, and just blown away by the reach, the experience. So looking forward for more engagement later on.
Excellent. Thank you for acknowledging that. And we look forward to hearing more from you in the breakout. All right, Mr. Darren Gillis. Mr. Gillis is a graduate of Virginia Commonwealth University with a Bachelor's of Science in Biology and serves as a senior regional business director, New York City, for BioSense Webster, North America. Mr. Gillis will be in our sales breakout room tonight. So for those of you who have an interest in sales and sales roles and capacity, then you will see Mr. Gillis there. Mr. Gillis, how you doing?
I'm doing great this evening. I look forward to engagement and some great dialogue in the breakout sessions. I just encourage everyone to use that time to just be very candid in your questioning and just have a great conversation this evening. And I look forward to this opportunity. So thanks for having me this evening.
Thank you so much. We look forward to hearing from you in the breakout session for sales. Mr. Andy Pendleton. We were hoping that Mr. Pendleton could join us tonight. He had another engagement.
No, I'm here. Made it.
Yeah, it looks like you were able to get with us. We're so glad to have you tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Larry. I'm excited to be here and to meet everybody and work with Darren in the sales breakout room. This is going to be an awesome opportunity for us. Appreciate the invitation.
Yes, no, thanks for coming out and making time for us. Mr. Pendleton is a graduate of the University of Washington in political science. He serves as the Area Vice President, West Surgical Vision, United States, and he will be in our sales breakout. So again, thank you, Mr. Pendleton, for being here tonight. And these slides are on automatic time, so after a while, they kind of move down. So we're gonna go with Danny Santamaria, University of Tampa graduate, criminology, full cycle senior recruiter, MedTech sales and marketing, and J&J Global Services. Ms. Santamaria, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Thank you for joining us.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Yeah, we look forward to hearing your expertise when it comes to anything recruitment, as far as J&J and you know, kind of what we'll take for our candidates to make that next step, that leap. Okay?
Yeah, I'm excited to talk to everybody. So good to be here.
Perfect. All right. So it's about that time. We will turn the call back over to our CEO, Mr. Will Moss. He will give us some instructions on how the breakout rooms will work. As you can see on the screen, these are the different breakout rooms and who will be serving in that capacity. Will, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. So to all of our candidates, again, thank you all for being here. To all of the J&J folks, thank you again for being here and hosting and sharing your opportunities, your experience, your advice, all of the insight that I'm sure is going to come out in the breakout rooms. So, all right, so with the breakout rooms, we have 3 breakout rooms. We have sales, marketing, and research and development. And as Larry just so eloquently broke down, and you can see on the screen who will be in each of those different breakouts. So to our candidates, I'm getting ready to go ahead and open up the breakout rooms. Now, once you go into you can self-select into the breakout room that you feel is best aligned with your experience, whether that's sales, whether that's marketing, whether that's R&D, but you can self-select into the appropriate breakout room. But let me give you some rules of engagement for lack of better words. Once you go into the breakout rooms, you can go ahead and turn on your video if you're in a place without distractions and you're prepared for that. You can turn on your video. But I'll ask that you don't turn on your audio until you are called on by one of the folks from J&J, and then you can come off of mute and you can ask your question and engage. Now, the other thing about asking questions and engaging is that there are a lot of folks. We have over 168 people in the event, right? So we want to be conscious of other folks that may have questions as well. So when you ask your question, you prepare a question, make sure it's succinct and to the point, and if possible, direct it to one of the appropriate team members in the breakout rooms, but try not to hog the microphone. Essentially, is what I'm saying. And then the other rule of engagement I like to request is that inside of Zoom, there's something called reactions, right? So if you click on reactions, there's a feature called raise hand. You can click on raise hand. So if you see my video feed, you can see what it looks like when you raise your hand. Then that will help the J&J folks identify you to ask you to go ahead and come off of mute and ask your question. Now, the other way, if you're not able to be on camera and use your microphone, you can ask questions in the chat. So to the J&J folks that are in the breakout rooms, you guys keep an eye on the chat. And then also, if you see folks raising their hand, coming off, turning on their video, ready to ask questions, you can call on them once you're ready. But my first ask of the J&J folks would just be to set context on who you are, your story, your path to J&J, what you currently do at the company, and then that way we can get some Q&A going with the candidates. All right. So with that being said, you all can go ahead and self-select and jump into the appropriate breakout session, whether that's the sales breakout room, whether that's the marketing breakout room, whether that's research and development. Please select the appropriate breakout room. And the same thing for our J&J folks. If you could go ahead and click on breakout rooms here within Zoom, then you'll see the different breakout rooms and you can join the appropriate breakout room that you're here to support. And then once we get everyone into the breakout sessions, LJ and I, along with Reggie on my team, we'll jump into the different breakout rooms to help out. All right, so you all take advantage of this opportunity. Please ask questions, please engage, introduce yourself, and make the most of this chance to network with the J&J folks here we have. Thank you. If you need help getting into a breakout room, especially for folks that dialed in, just hang out with us in the main session, and we'll help get you moved into the appropriate breakout session. You can just come off of mute and ask for our help. And for those that are within Zoom already and you need help getting moved over to a breakout room, just let us know in the chat if possible, or come off of mute and we'll try to help you get into the appropriate breakout session. Thank you.
Hey, I'm going to select to get into the marketing room with Kwabi. This is Alyssa.
Alyssa, 1 second. Said marketing?
Yes, please.
Alyssa Page Martin?
Yes.
All right. Kimberly?
Yes, good evening. I would like to get into the marketing room as well.
Kimberly, it's the marketing. Kimberly Homer, right?
Yes.
All right, 1 second. All right, there you go.
Thank you.
I would like to call forward in this room, Alfred Milan.
Alfred, 1 second. Alfred M.
Yes.
And which room was that?
Sales, please.
Got it. All right.
Thank you.
No problem.
And I'm Roderick Adair. I'd like to get in sales as well.
Roderick Adair into sales. Gotcha.
Kendra Carter. Looking to get into sales.
Kendra, I'm sorry, what was the name?
Carter.
First name Kendra?
Yes.
Into sales. Gotcha.
Hello?
Hello, I'm Dorcas Burnside. I would like to get into research and development.
Hi, I'm Daphne Johnson, and I'd like to get into research and development.
Gotcha. Patrick.
Good evening, my name is Desmond.
Yeah, I would like to get into the R&D.
Gotcha.
Patrick here.
Gotcha.
Thanks.
Yep. Adebayo.
I'm here, Barnes. I'd like to get into research development.
That was Adebayo?
Yes, my name is Adebayo. I would like to get into R&D, research and development.
Okay. Marie Black.
Yeah, hello.
Yep.
Yeah, my name is Uche. I would like to get into research and development.
Sure.
I believe his name is iPhone 12 on the screen.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
All right, Uche, okay. And that was R&D, got you.
Yeah, that's Uche.
Okay.
My name is Wallace Edwards. I'd like to get an R&D.
Gotcha. All right. Hey, Reg. Culpepper. Hopefully.
This is
I'm sorry, go ahead.
This is Shireen Hardy. I think I'm football on the Zoom. I need to get into the R&D breakout.
You dialed in by phone?
No, I'm on Zoom. It says football, I think.
Oh, okay, got you. And then which breakout, R&D?
Yes, R&D.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
My name is Francis. I want to get to the R&D as well.
iPhone Francis, R&D, gotcha. All right.
My name is Mark Corley. I'm interested in the sales break room. Thank you.
Mark, you may have to log out and then log back into the session.
Put him in, Will. He's there.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Let's see.
My bad. I was assigning people to rooms from the chat as well.
All right, so I think I'll jump into the R&D once we get done, and then LJ, you can go into sales, and then Reg, you can go into marketing. Let's see who.
Hi, my name is Eddie. I want to get into R&D.
All right, gotcha. Darren Benton. Brian Holloway.
R&D.
Brian Holloway. R&D. We got a JP. Marie, did you need help getting into a room? You're on mute, Marie. You can unmute. Let's see, Ahmed.
Hello, this is Bathsheba Rice. Is there a room for supply chain or procurement? Or is there?
Not specifically, there's sales, there's marketing, there's research and development.
Yeah, okay. All right then, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Taryn Jones. Anyone else need help getting into a room?
Name is Lano Matade. I would like to get into R&D breakout.
Okay, gotcha. Jared Denzel, you need help getting into a breakout?
You're on mute, Jared.
Oh, yes. How do I navigate to a breakout room?
There's an option in Zoom that says breakout rooms. It's like a little icon, and then you can select that.
Which one are you interested in? Sales, marketing, R&D, Jared?
R&D.
Okay.
All right. So it looks like we just have, other than Jalen, is Jalen here?
Jalen B?
Yeah.
Hey, Jalen B, are you on the call?
I'm actually present. Yes, I'm present now. I actually got in. I had an actual delay in my actual setup due to a computer, but I'm on now. Yes.
Okay. Which room, which breakout room are you most interested in? Sales, marketing, R&D?
That would be more so in the realm of sales. So,
sales?
Yes.
Got him. All right, so we got a few phone people. I'm gonna default them to marketing.
Okay.
Those of you that are dialed into the phone, if you want to come off of mute, if you need help.
Hello, my name is Desmond Grant, and I'm trying to get into R&D.
All right.
Okay. Anyone else? Olamide, RD.
Hi, I was wondering if I could go to the marketing room.
Let's see here.
I don't see the functionality to switch. Sorry about that.
Who was that speaking?
Olamide Adebowale.
Olamide. Okay.
I don't
see your name.
Yeah, you have to. You need to. I think you have to log out and then log back in, because Zoom lost your state.
Okay.
And then then we'll get you set up.
Is it Kelikai? Is there a Kelikai on the call?
Kalichi.
Or Kalichi? Yes. Which room, which one were you trying to get into, Kalichi?
Can I get into the marketing?
Marketing? Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Terry Tate, what room would you like to go to? Sales, marketing, or R&D? Okay. Alameda, you wanted R&D, right? Kristen Morrow. Kristen, we don't have you in a room.
Hello, can I go to the marketing room? Okay.
I got her.
Okay.
I read her mind. All right. So looks like we just got 3 more people. Put them into sales and marketing. How about that?
Okay.
All right. So LJ, you want to go to the sales?
Yep, heading there now.
Then I'll go into R&D.
Okay, perfect.
Hello, I'm sorry I'm a little late joining, but I was overhearing you guys talk about the different breakout rooms. Is it possible for me to attend the research and development room?
Who was that was talking?
Courtney Coleman.
Trying to see if I see Courtney on here. Courtney, do you see anything on your side that says breakout room?
Yes, it's join breakout room. Let's see here. Okay, so I do see research and development. So it has marketing with a check, but then it has research and development join. So is it okay to just hit the join button?
Just join, yes.
Okay, all right, will do. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, Christopher. Which room would you like to join? We're in our breakout, sales, marketing, or R&D?
Sales and marketing.
It's one or the other, sales, marketing, or R&D.
Sales.
Okay. And Andrea?
Yes, sorry, I'm having some issues going in and out.
Okay. What room did you want to go to? Hey, Jasmine, what room were you trying to go to? Marketing, sales, or R&D?
Hey, I just got kicked out of the R&D and I'm about to join back.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh. Napoleon, what room were you trying to join? Marketing, sales, or R&D? Come off mute if you're on mute and let me know which room you're trying to get into.
I'm sorry about that. Either R, I'm thinking R&D. I'm project management, so whichever one you see is best fit for that.
All right. And Sherry. What's it, Cherie?
Shari, good
Shari.
afternoon, good evening. Yes,
evening.
hello. Hi,
Which
Ms.
one?
Emerson. I believe R&D. I'm a Scrum Master.
Okay,
Correct.
let's go to R&D.
Thank you.
All right,
Appreciate it.
you're welcome.
Hello? Hello, is anyone in the room? Hello? Hello, is anyone in the room? If you're in the room, I cannot hear you. I'll try to disconnect and reconnect, or I'll give it a minute or two. Hello?
Everyone hear me?
This meeting is being recorded.
Yes, we got you, Larry.
I hope we had a great breakout. So I hope everyone had a great breakout experience. I know the questions and the comments that we were fielding in the sales breakout room was phenomenal. I know, Will, you were in another room kind of checking it out. Hopefully everyone was able to get the real in-depth conversation that was going. The team from J&J did a real good job of explaining what they do on a day-to-day basis, but also, just keeping it 100 as far as it's okay if you didn't have the best grades and you didn't have the top college. That wasn't it. It was more about the drive and putting your best foot forward. So we're going to get back into the slides here. Give me a second. And I will. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. I think we're going to go into another quick video. Please pay attention to the video. It's a lot of information about J&J, and I think this is what J&J, the brand, is all about. So try to make sure you're focused and catch as much of this as you can.
Hi, we're Johnson and Johnson. You know us as the company that soothes your skin, covers up your cuts and scrapes, and gets rid of your headaches. But did you know we also create life-saving devices like this, and this, and this thing? Cool, right? This is Perla. Perla works at J&J MedTech. When Perla isn't hiking, sweet view. Right? She works on this. This is 3D mapping technology, which lets doctors literally see inside a heart and treat it, all without an X-ray or surgery. This is Varkas and Jimmy. They work at J&J MedTech too. This is a cool-looking robot. Surgeons use it when your knees need replacing. Varkas sells the robot to those surgeons, and Jimmy is part of the team who wrote the code so it can do what it does best. Robot things. That is, outside of getting up at the crack of dawn to watch European soccer and lifting heavy objects. Now, to you, this technology might look like, well, just a whole bunch of technology. If you're one of the 5 billion people in the world that lack access to safe, affordable surgical care, it means a lot. If you're part of the 50% of the world that needs vision correction, Diera here sells lenses like these that work inside the eye so people with cataracts can have clear 20/20 vision again. Since 1 in 4 adults over 25 will have a stroke in their lifetime, a device like the one Craig works on can reverse or stop a stroke and mean the difference between life and death. And remember Jimmy? He advanced his career and moved on to another MedTech franchise, expanding his experience by working on new, innovative technology. At J&J MedTech, we ignite all that's possible in everybody, for everybody. And at the end of the day, it really is about using technology like this, that, these, this, and those to help each and every person live the life they want to live. You know us by name, but we'd like to get to know you. Come join our team so we can use our big for good together and create the change we want to see in the world.
All right.
Hi.
So at this point, we have some QR codes that will allow you to kind of look at what our next steps will be. So depending on which area that you were interested in, we have QR codes. So take the time. This is for vision. We do have a couple more that we will have that we'll put on the screen so that you can kind of move forward in the process. But before we exit out, I do want to ask our HR leader, Mr. Ruben Ruiz, if there's anything else that that the team from J&J wants to mention or would like to say.
Sure. Thanks, Larry. So good afternoon and good evening, team. I think I emailed most of you yesterday asking for a pre-event survey. So thank you for the response. Yeah, so the QR codes, if you don't know already, you can use your camera on your phone, on your device, to scan the QR code, and it'll take you to the openings for each of the respective businesses. So this is for the vision business. So if you spoke to Andy or Huang Lu, they both work in vision, respectively in sales and in marketing, but obviously we have other positions as well, including research and development. And then, we have a couple more slides here. This one's for Mentor. So this is, if you spoke to Nina Clark, she works within Mentor. We have several openings there. So you can scan the code. If you don't have time to, or not able to scan the code, you can certainly just go to our external Johnson and Johnson career site by Googling it, and you'll be able to look at our openings at that time. And finally, this is for Bioscience Webster. So if you remember Bakar and Darren, they both are from BWI or Bioscience Webster. So this is for their openings. But team, thank you so much for all of your engagement. I want to thank all of our 6 panelists. They took time out of their busy days. With Andy, he literally just stepped out of the operating room to attend this and engage with all of you. We do have such a huge commitment to really being able to attract diverse talent. And this is one of the efforts that we're a part of. So thank you again. So next steps, please check out our opportunities. We also have your resumes as well, and we'll be reaching out. We have any current openings that are relevant to your experience. So thank you to HBCU Connect as well.
Thank you, Ruben. Thank you for those closing remarks, and thank you for the team of J&J for the words that you shared, the information that you shared. We couldn't do this without you. HBCU Connect really appreciates the partnership. And for our HBCU candidates, thank you for joining tonight. Johnson & Johnson has the positions, they have the openings. Now it's on you to kind of show and prove. Keep us in the loop, send us an email, let us know how things are going. We'd love to get these success stories that you got hired on. So let us know that things are going well in your pursuit with Johnson & Johnson to start a fantastic career. With that being said, I think that's all. Will Moss, do you have anything to say as far as HBCU Connect goes, or J&J?
Just thank you. No, we appreciate the J&J team. We also appreciate to you, the candidates. Without you all showing up to this event, it would not be possible. And as customary at a lot of our events, I like to have a photo op at the end. So LJ, if you want to do the honors of shutting down the slides. And to our candidates, if you guys want to fire up your video, your webcam one more time, and so we can get your smiling faces and have a photo op, right, to remember this event. I think that would be a good way to go out. So if you guys want to turn on your video, let's get this into gallery mode. Get all these smiling faces. We had a great turnout. We appreciate you all showing up to come. So Luisa, if you're ready to take some pictures.
Yeah, I'm on it right now.
All right, this is awesome. I think this may be the most webcams I've seen. We're maxing out Zoom here. All right, cheese. There it is. All right, thanks again, everyone, for joining us. We really appreciate it. Make sure to follow through. We'll send out the links via email. We'll send out the recording via email. And always, if you want to be proactive, definitely jump on those links, apply for the opportunities that are available, network with the J&J team on LinkedIn, and let us know if you land that interview, and let us know how it goes. All right, everybody, take care.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.